Hi art friends!
Hey art friends!
Are you ready for an intense artathon?
No. What are we doing? Does anyone remember these? These are very old.
They used to be like all the rage if you wanted to learn how to draw anime.
Oh, it smells.
But we thought it would be fun to have a go at trying to follow along with like a tutorial from this thing, because I never used to be able to follow these kind of things when I was like in school. I used to like rent these from the library. And then I'd have a go at trying to do them and I'd be like, I can't do this. Yeah, let's draw how to learn.
Let's draw how to learn manga today. Okay, so we're basically following like a tutorial, right?
Attempting.
Oh my god! I've seen a lot of these things, like the crosshair and stuff, and man from above.
Oh, you're gonna attempt that one.
What the heck? I'm gonna see what you're gonna do first. Just a Christmas tree update, guys. We're now in March and it is still going strong.
Happy Christmas to you. Happy Christmas
What is
to you. Now, my idea for this is to just try like a few examples, so maybe not spend too long on like one drawing, just sort of like follow the techniques of a few.
Oh, so just follow how they do it. Okay.
Yeah, we've got a few things that we could work with.
Okay. Oh god, I'm nervous. What have you picked something?
I've never seen you use this method. I've tried this method in the past. Everyone seems to talk about, every art book I've ever picked up talks about this.
Okay.
But I don't know anyone who actually uses it.
That makes me nervous.
It's the 8 heads high model.
Oh Christ, what is this? I can't even... Oh no, look at all those don't want to know what...
So yeah, we start with a nice circular head, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Is it 8 including the head?
Yes.
8? Oh god, okay, fine.
I want to see what the proportions look like when you do this.
Okay, fine. I'm picking the next one, and you can follow it.
Now let's set up the tripod all nice so everyone can follow along with you in real time.
Okay, so 8 heads
so excited.
All I've ever done with like proportions and stuff is just eyeballed it. I've never really done...
You fake artist. You have to try this method at least once.
Oh, shush.
You keep nervously looking over your shoulder.
It's so bad. It feels like someone is looking over my shoulder. So 1, 2,
Well, yeah, we're all watching
3,
over your shoulder.
4, 5, 6. I can't even fit 8 circles on. Well, those are my 8 circles.
Is that actually 8?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You might want to shuffle them up a bit.
Well, I'm not erasing them all. This is my first time doing it, so it's not going to be perfect.
You hear that, guys? He's not trying hard enough.
You hear that? He's failing. Why would someone do this? This is so overly technical.
Guys, can you let us know if you actually seriously use the 8 heads high method? Like every time you go to draw a character.
Please do and teach me. Because this is all. Can you see any of this? This is awful. Let me. Can you see what I'm trying to do? I hope you can. These characters have like really long legs.
Yeah, I always felt like whenever I tried to use this method, it would make the legs super long.
Really long, yeah, and they draw some circles there.
You end up with like supermodel legs as though they were about to go on the catwalk. See,
and that just makes me sad because I'm not a supermodel. God, I don't draw legs like this either. I have to admit, it's a very interesting it's a very interesting method, and if any of you do it, for the love of God, feel free to teach me how. I don't like this at all.
So you're not a fan of this method?
No, I'm picking you the next method. We'll see what she thinks.
Hello there, I was just wondering if we could have an update.
Oh, it's hard. It's going horrible. It's like, well, I suppose it's my own fault. It just sort of highlights how bad I actually am, because I obviously approach things in my own way, and this is solely proving that I just can't adapt.
This is broken down into a very easy, simple tutorial. And your character's missing feet.
Oh yeah, I ran out of room for the feet. I'm over this already. This tutorial is not for me.
You were the one who bought this book.
Yeah, like how long ago when I was like, when I was a kid and I was like 11 or something?
I'm sure you picked it out recently and you were like,
no, I didn't. You think
I had to draw from this book.
You think I picked this out like last week? Because You know what? I've been drawing wrong this whole time. That's such an insult to you. You taught me how to draw. You know what, hun? You've been teaching me the wrong way, so I'm gonna do it my own way.
Hey, no, you're not allowed to go off the tutorial.
It's a guide! Do you think this character literally just walks around with massive circles on his body?
Yes.
I am Ball Boy.
It's made up of like soccer balls.
Yeah. Your insults bounce off me. I might as well draw a nice face though, because he has a nice face. So.
Okay, let's see. The face we're working with
He looks quite angry.
is this.
I'd be angry too if I looked like that. Can I give them some clothes or something?
No! That might be another tutorial. We might even need to buy a whole new book for that.
That wouldn't surprise me. Back in the day, these books weren't cheap.
I know, and there was about like 50 of
There's
them.
like a million, like, oh my god, you could make like a library out of them.
And you needed like all 50 to be able to draw one character.
I wanted to give them hair, I'm sorry.
Hey! You haven't been taught how to do that. Ignore this part, guys.
You never said anything about where the character should be, so my character is 8 heads high. However, 3 of them are in water, and you can't see them. So there. There we go. Why am I trying to do a good job of it? It's a lost cause. I'm like desperately trying to save this.
I'm excited. What's my
You better be. Oh, I'm gonna find you the best. Ooh. I'm gonna find you the best tutorial ever, honey. You'll see.
You promise?
Yeah. It's gonna improve your art.
Oh, I hope so.
There you go.
You gave up trying to draw the feet, so minus points for that.
Well,
Minus points for drawing hair because it didn't have hair.
Well, if you want to just cast your gaze over here, I want you to do 2 heads high. Two head lengths, so get a good look at it.
Do you want me to copy it like exactly as
Yes.
it's drawn?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to look at it and say that it's been photocopied. I want it to look that good. I'm attaching it to the tripod now, but I just want to get that nervous expression of like, what have I done? Maybe I should have been a nice lady and been nice to my lover.
Can you see the art reference that I'm working from at the moment?
Well, it's kind of there.
That's because what I wanted to say is that
There it is.
it's got so much like detail in it that it hits what I call the uncanny valley, which is where something's sort of like cutesy cartoony, but then it also crosses too realistic.
Well, I suggest you buy a plot of land in the uncanny valley because you're going to be spending a lot of time in there with that thing.
Oh no, I feel like I'm going back to like that childhood feeling of I don't know how to draw all these books.
Well, yeah, that's exactly how I felt. So this is what it looks like so far. It looks like a bean with like a tennis ball on its head. It's not following the reference at all so far, but we have to give her like the benefit of the doubt.
Leave me alone.
Leave you alone. That's cheap coming from you. What the heck is that?
That's what the arm looks
It's
like.
like a orangutan.
I'm just drawing what the book tells me to.
No, in all honesty, you know, that's yours. I think, because, like, we've never... Well, I haven't looked through this book in, like, what... Oh, God, 20 years? You've never really looked through this book at all.
There's a very realistic ear popping out over there. That's gonna enter the uncanny valley. Yep, here we go.
I think you're being a bit too hard on yourself. You've replicated it. Because this isn't like your style, like, at all. I think you've done a really good job.
I do typically draw, like, quite chibi-ish proportions, but this is just different.
So that's 3 toes on that foot. I think that was 5 on the other. I lost 2 toes in an arm stretching accident.
Followed the tutorial exactly. In fact, it's not even a tutorial, it just says 2 heads in length. It doesn't teach you how to do it at all.
Okay, because you were taking so long, I decided to try and ink mine a little bit. But I'm kind of excited to see this big reveal of yours, so let me just scooch over.
Well, to be fair, it kind of looks like the original.
It does! It kind of looks like her mum. Like, that's the kid. That's mum. That's actually really good. Do you know what I think we should do now? We should do one last page, but do the same one together.
Oh, so we share a tutorial?
We share one, yeah.
Should we see what's on the next page?
Oh, God.
Oh, a face.
Oh, like the 3/4 face?
Yeah.
We could do that. I actually do something similar to that anyway, so I'm all good for that if you want to do 3/4 face. Okay, so with step 1, you've drawn your face.
That wasn't even a step. Okay, so give shape to the eyes. It says draw a line near the middle. What? None of that taught me how to draw the face.
Don't diss the drawing Bible.
The drawing Bible. Okay, that's step 1 done.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Step 1 done.
Be sure to note when you complete a step, guys. Oh my god.
Oh wait, step 1A done. We need to do step 1B.
God, the steps have like lettered sections too. There's only like 4 drawings there. What?
Step 1B is literally, some people like to start with the nose. I guess I don't have a choice with it.
Like you, who's learning right now.
I'll just put a nose in there.
That's a cute little triangle nose. Yeah, that's like a reference.
2, add eyes. Okay.
I'm not going to tell you how to do them, just add them.
This is starting to look very much like one of those tutorials that's like, follow these steps, then add details, and it sort of like goes from this to this.
I can actually see both of what you're doing right now, and it's looking pretty good. Because Steph, as you guys might know, because you've probably, for those of you that have followed us for a while, she does not approach drawing like this at all.
Step 3 is add the mouth. But in step 3, it also tells you that it's time to add the ear as well.
That's 2 steps, but okay. Steph's already ahead of you, she's done the mouth. Hang on, in the finished picture, her ear's missing.
No, it's coming out. But we have to do it, it's part of the tutorial.
Draw an ear, now erase it, on to the next step.
Okay, and then step 4 is just draw hair. Even though all the eyes are shaded in, she's now wearing a turtleneck. Okay, I mean, I'll try, thanks tutorial.
Step 4, finish. Okay, book.
Right, suddenly I feel a lot better for like my childhood self who used to really struggle with these books.
I do appreciate the sense of freedom that the book gives you.
Just do whatever, who cares,
Yeah.
finish it.
Yeah, I do appreciate that, that's quite sweet. It does give you a lot of freedom. I mean, I think it's meant to be more of a, rather than a teaching book, I think it's meant to be like a reference book. I don't think it's literally supposed to break it down step by step, like draw this, now add this, then do this. It's more of like an ideas book, I guess.
Thank you for telling me that as I'm following it step by step.
No, but we can't be too hard on it, because I remember when I was a kid, and when I got this,
Oh yeah, I forget, you've got like nostalgia attached to it. I get to erase that ear now, right?
like when I was a kid, these were like a really big deal, because like, there wasn't like Pinterest and like loads of internet tutorials and stuff. And YouTube, for example, oh god, YouTube wasn't a thing when I was a kid. I can feel myself aging when I was a boy. Well, I hope it can see me, okay.
Just make sure you follow along with the tutorial.
Oh my god. I need to follow the tutorial. It's true, isn't it? It's the same. Give shape to the eye straight away.
Now you're a bit more experienced with the anime style.
Am I?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
So I think this should come out looking like a pretty exact replica.
Oh.
Follow the tutorial, Adam.
I am!
You're changing the shapes.
Oh, for God's sake. If I wanted art critique, I would have gone on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram, guys!
Speaking of Instagram, here's an Instagram featured artist.
Yeah, guys, if you want to be featured in one of our videos, tag us on Instagram and you may just be featured. And you won't get grilled like I am right now by Steph, jeez. Steph's allowed to be mean to me though, she taught me how to draw. She probably feels threatened because I'm following another tutorial. It's like, how dare you!
Threatened? Can that be the title of the video?
Artist feels threatened by anime tutorial. Oh! Where did you put my eraser? Oh. Now that's service.
Every time you ask for something, I'll just throw it at you, so careful what you ask.
Funny! Hand me that wrench, dear.
You didn't put enough realistic details in the ear.
Shut up. It looks like a little scene in the book.
Just a little ear nub.
An ear nubby. Don't forget to draw in my ear nubs. Oh god, I poked a hole in the... God, I don't think that's happened before. I don't think I've ever managed to poke a hole in paper before.
Intense arting.
I am going to say that mine doesn't look like it, but don't let that discredit it. But I stand by my theory that this is a reference book and is not supposed to be copied exactly.
I stand by that this is following a tutorial video.
Well, I am following it.
Not exactly.
Well, if you watch our videos, you'll know it. When we do art prompts, I tend to forget what we're doing halfway through the video. I'm like, oh. Okay, guys. Looking at it now, here's what we managed to create following some anime tutorials, I guess you could call it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, so we can see you next time for another Doodle Date.
Thumbs up for anime!
Yay!
Also, thumbs up if you don't like anime.
Just like the video.